Bismillah. Alright guys, Assalamu alaikum. For those of you who missed the last lesson, it was more of a practice-based lesson. We went through Arabic Tutor and covered page 171, and Aqib took some really beautiful notes on it. So you guys should be able to check in with him and he can show you the breakdown of all those things. We'll do some of the breakdowns here, but not too many. We want to deal more with the concepts that came up that Sheikh introduced us to. So, there are two types of sentences in Arabic, and they are Jumla Ismiya, which means a nominal sentence, and Jumla Fi'liya, which means a verbal sentence. And these can be broken down into two subcategories. So you can have a nominal sentence that deals with questioning, istifhamiya, right? Then you can have one that deals with delivering information, khabariya, and the same applies to a fi'liya, to a verbal sentence, right? So an example of an ism where it's dealing with question would be, where is Uzair? Right? It begins with where, which is an ism, and it's just asking a question about him, as opposed to something that's informative, such as Uzair left the house. It's telling us something about Uzair, right? So the way that we know if a sentence is nominal is if it begins with a noun. So al-baytu is a noun, so therefore we're dealing with a nominal sentence, right? And then the way we know the sentence is verbal is if it begins with a verb, such as kharaja, right? And then those can be further broken down into two types, which is informative, which is known as a jumlatul khabariyatun, or jumla khabariya, and then questioning, which is jumla istifhamiya. And Sheikh made a little side note here that is just something to note. Arab culture prefers nouns and deems them more eloquent. They prefer nouns simply because they are limitless. They're not limited in time, such as verbs. While in English, it's the exact opposite. So in Arabic, we'll find a lot of the time they're using nouns, while in English, we'll find a lot of the time they're using verbs. This is just something to keep in mind while translating, just a small tidbit. So then we came up with this example here, where it says, Huwa talibul jadidu, which means he is the new student. So if we're going to break this down, like just categorizing the sentences and the description of those sentences, it would be, since it begins with a huwa, we know we're dealing with a noun, because it's a pronoun, which is a type of noun. Therefore, it is a nominal sentence. And it is telling us something and not asking. Therefore, it's informative, right? We're being told something about the new student, right? About him, that he's a new student. It's not asking a question. So therefore, we would say it is a nominal sentence that is informative. That's it. Assalamu alaikum.